Welcome back to 4 Rings 5 Cylinders. This is the second part of my review about the anti-gravity replacement battery for my Audi RS3. First thing we're going to do is we are going to talk about the tools required to do this job. Pretty straightforward. First and foremost, you are going to need a ratchet. You are also going to need an extension bar. You are going to need a 10mm socket and also a 13mm socket. This is how it breaks down. The 13mm socket is going to be used to remove the two types of clamps that are holding the battery down. There is a sort of wedge style clamp that kind of grips the bottom lip of the battery, and there's also a hoop clamp that comes up over the top of the battery, and both of those are 13mm nuts that hold it down. So there is a little bit of difficulty in getting to the back one. That's part of why you need the extension, but it's also not super easy to get to the front one. So you need an extension to get down in there. I use this set. It's got a really nice locking setup on the detent here on the ball. So when you push this in, it absolutely will not come back off. And then your 10mm socket. This is going to be for the actual battery terminals themselves. It's a 10mm nut on the clamp for the battery terminal. And that is pretty much it. There's a couple little plastic pieces that you have to pull off at various stages. And I will say that when I reinstalled the new battery, it was ever so slightly shorter, so the hoop clamp that comes up over the top doesn't actually sit down against it very tightly. Not that it's a big deal. The battery doesn't weigh hardly anything compared to the factory battery, so it's not like it's going to be shifting around, and it does also have that sort of wedge clamp at the bottom, as I referred to. That is pretty much it. It was a relatively simple install. Nothing too complicated, as you might imagine. And let's go ahead and jump into the driver's seat and take a look at how we did. Alright, moment of truth. New battery has been installed. And let's see, we're going to get a bunch of faults here. Stabilization control, hold assist, side assist, speed control. Oh, there's my dash cam coming online.
Starting normal recording.
Presense fault. Oh, tire pressure fault. Faults aplenty. Steering malfunction, but you can continue driving. How does that work? Suspension malfunction. Okay, now I will tell you, after having started this previously with a jump pack, after it sat dead for a while, I got all those same faults, and they all seemed to clear after driving for about, 2 or 3 minutes is all it took, and it cleared them out, so I expect the same this time. Anyway, looks like a successful battery swap, not that I really had any doubts, but that's where we are. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and feel free to click that bell icon. That'll give you notifications of when I post a new video. Hope to see you guys again. Thanks. Bye-bye.